Happy Easter. I hope all of you are going to find some peace today. I'd like to share a story about forgiveness that just really did my heart so good. So, anyways, I'm not going to get into the particulars, but a family member was in an abusive relationship once and for a long time. And I haven't seen this person that she was involved with for, I don't know, 15 years, something like that. And I went out to lunch with my granddaughter and Gerard, and this person was working there and waited on us. And he was the only one working. Long story short, I had a choice in that moment whether to forgive or leave or whatever. And I decided, because of who I am, right? I'm working on all this like everybody, that it felt better to forgive and let go, even though this person hurt somebody that I love. And you could tell when he was waiting on us, he had his head down. He knew it was me. And, anyways, long story short, at the end, my granddaughter and Gerard walked out ahead of me, and I forgot something. So I went back into the booth to get it. And he lightly grabbed me by the arm and he said, Brenda, and he had his head down. He said, I would like to apologize to you and your family, and went through the whole thing. He said, I'm really sorry. I was a different person then. And, basically he's had to live with this since then. And I said, I forgive you. And in that moment, I felt so, I'm going to cry. I felt so freed up in my heart that I could do this, because trust me, this is somebody very close to me. And I was like, wow. And in that moment, my granddaughter had come in, and she was, in the beginning, she was so angry and all of this. And she said, how can you forgive him? And we had a conversation, and she got it. When I walked out, she said, what took you so long? And she got it. I told her what happened, and I said to him, I forgive you. And she goes, why do you think that happened? And I said, because I let it go. And so I could see him as a hurting person that was still holding on to this. And I said to her, haven't you ever done anything wrong that you feel badly about? And she said, not like that. I said, it doesn't matter. So, is there someone you need to forgive on this beautiful resurrection day? Is there someone, even yourself, cut yourself some slack? Well, I thought it'd be a great day to start with Christ Consciousness by Amanda Ellis. Look at that beautiful picture. So, whether you're into Christ or not, who cares? This is his day. We're pulling a card for him. Okay. All right. What do you want to tell us on this Easter day? Receive and heal. Wow. And what's calling out to me is the little person here that's innocent and that's holding a flower. And it's just fascinating. Okay. And I may have to cut some of this short because these definitions are so long. Okay. Beyond this moment, beyond this happening, beyond this breath lies a garden, a place we already have built with Christ consciousness together. Here lives the peace, the unity, the harmony, the respect and freedom. Here too there is no warring, fighting, or belittling, only love. Boy, isn't that funny how I was just talking about forgiveness? There are no accidents. This place, God's garden, is not barred to you. Barred to you. Barred. The doors are always open and the entry is free to anyone, whoever you are, wherever you are. All who sit here are forever changed by the living consciousness of light and forgiveness. Okay, you can't make this up. That's awesome. Come sit a while in the holy presence of universal wonder and angelic light. Surrender and allow all that is good in your heart. Take time to marvel at the majesty of all creation. You may come to the garden whenever you need healing or forgiveness. Oh, it says, time fades, heaviness disappears, and pain diminishes as you allow the love of Jesus and the culmination of all he taught to envelop you. New earth and golden age, the time foretold that would be worth the wait. Breathe and feel yourself in God's garden. Hear the sounds, the gentle sound of lapping waves. Smell the scent of the newly opened flowers. All there is for you to enjoy. Wow. I love when that happens. And it's a day of resurrection. So if we can resurrect ourselves during this time, forgive ourselves, move on, be lighter. I felt so good about that after. And I actually called the person in my family that was abused by this person and told her. And it was just so interesting. Okay. Service. This is Soul's Journey by James Von Prague. I love him. Service. I feel good when I can help others. We've got a little theme going here. So it's mandala here that's beautiful. Looks very balanced, and I think it, as you do for others, you do for yourself. Come on. One of the most evolved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There is a reason why it feels good to give. It is because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on higher levels. And this can only happen through the attribute of humbling, serving, and supporting others. It feels so good to support others on their journey, doesn't it? All right. I think we'll stop with Divine Animal Oracle, Stacy DeMarco. Whoops. I love the. Okay. All right. Lioness, protection. That is Sekhmet. If you don't know who Sekhmet is, you should. This is the incredible lioness goddess. She is amazing. I was in her temple in Egypt. Sekhmet, amazing. Somebody was giving me a hard time in that temple, a guy that was on one of my trips, and she was holding a plate full of crystals. And I felt he shouldn't go in there because she is an ass kicking goddess. And he just ignored me, went in, and this rock took flight and hit him right in the heart chakra when he went in front of her statue. And I thought, and he walked right out. I thought, there you go. You are strongly protected right now. You are invited to embrace your authenticity and to be unafraid to wisely express your emotions. To protect others, we must learn to develop strength in ourselves and to know the power of restraint, which is what real power involves. That's an interesting statement. So, not acting on everything, picking and choosing what you need to act on. So, we should have a very good week here. Again, give the forgiveness thing some thoughts and let it go. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to call the person up or whatever. You could just do it quietly, privately within yourself. And it's perfect. It's perfect. And I love Sekhmet here. So you might want to sit with her. She is the one that will get things done. Have a good one.